Tales of the Ever-Awt presents The Spiritwoods. The trees know your name. Upon the world of Teer, far to the east, lays a realm as ancient as it is shrouded in mystery, as old as the earth from which it grows, with roots set down in a time before any other walked the land. This place is known by many names, such as the Evergreen Sea, the woods between, forests, and the realm of the antlered king. But to those who dwell within it, it is commonly known as the Spiritwoods. Growing upon the verge between this world and the great beyond, the Spiritwoods is from where all the world's magic flows forth. Not only do the trees of this place blossom with fruits and flowers, but with the gifts of the Mother Goddess, which to those who can feel them are called magic. Caught on the winds of Harrow, the Lord of Autumn Sky, magic is blown out across all the Spiritwoods and beyond into the rest of Teer. Faintly felt is magic to those of far-off lands, but to those of the Spiritwoods, the touch of magic is an ever-present companion. Not all, however, may use it, for the Mother Goddess only bestows her gifts to those she has blessed. The spirits are those highest amongst the chosen. All the spirits of Teer come from the time before, an age before the world had been shaped and made into what it is now. Few, if any, recall that time, but all who came to Teer settled within the great woods of the east, and from them came the Spiritwoods' namesake. Many spirits did, in time, choose the shape of a beast to take, whilst others made themselves into the very trees they dwelt amongst. The spirits became the great lords and protectors of the Spiritwoods, and by using the magic of it, made the Evergreen Sea a haven for all. In the earliest ages of Teer, it was only birds and beasts that came to the Spiritwoods, for Sturmere, first king, and his children had no desire to live amongst the trees. They were storm giants, and loved only the mountains and rocklands to the far west. With time, however, a new peoples came to Teer, such as the golden children known as the Solven. These elfin people found a home within the Spiritwoods, and came to love it just as the spirits did. Together, they shaped many wonders, such as the Auric tree, the spirit fountains, and the hidden paths. It would be, though, that the Solven would meet a tragic end, and their people fade into the mists of time. Only ruins remain of the golden children's work, and of them, only the fierce and savage Woven still inhabit the north of the Spiritwoods, in the shadow of their former homelands. The Woven are as monstrous to behold as their ancestors were glorious, and all do well to keep their distance from them. Beyond the Spiritwoods came another people, these much different to the Solven. Mortals came to Teer, and found the lands that bordered the Evergreen Sea. That place was known as the Green Ribbon, and was a luscious land that gave good crops to those who farmed there. The spirits watched the mortals, and saw they were a simple people, yet hardy, and in time perhaps might be welcomed into the woods. Yet mortals lived far shorter a time than spirits, who were eternal, and the mortals' fear was to never have enough. More and more did the people of the Green Ribbon want, more than they had need of. Greed was their weakness, and it led the mortals to try and take from the Spiritwoods that which was not theirs to have. At the Battle of Fields and Fire, mortals and spirits warred and became enemies. A tragic day of heartbreak and suffering for all. Seeing that pain was all that would come from such needless battling, the antlered king cast a mighty spell that blighted the green ribbon and made it a lifeless and barren land. The mortals, seeing this, lost the will to continue to fight and fled the green ribbon into the west. Since that day, the Spiritwoods has sealed itself away from Teer and belongs to only those who have always dwelt there. No, never again will outsiders be welcome, and not a day passes where the trees are not watching.